Hello everyone and welcome to week 2 of the UDL. Last week, after taking home a very narrow victory, we are up against a very scary Rain team coached by Emerald, who is leading the Klinkworks. This team includes the likes of Archaludon, Politoed, Moltres, Barraskewda, Electrohisui, Lowkicks, Plusle, Sinistra, Hariyama, Pheasantipity, and Nosepass. You have Nosepass and Plusle for electric redirection, because I'm pretty sure... I know Plusle does, but I think Nosepass does as well. You then have just scary offense in the form of Lowkicks and Hariyama, supported by Sinistra and Pheasantipity, with a rain mode of Archaludon, Politoed, and Barraskewda, Electrohisui as well, and then Moltres for your fire type. This team is faster on average than us, with 2 Pokemon over base 120 speed, and then a bunch of Pokemon around base 90, and then below. So looking at this, my first thought is that we are probably going to have to do a Tailwind angle for this matchup, especially to try and take on stuff such as Barraskewda and Electrohisui. Then we have the problematic partners of Sinistra and Pheasantipity. Pheasantipity can be a little bit of annoying with Toxic Chain, and then Sinistra is able to keep their whole team healthy as well as offering redirection. Taking a look at the type breakdown, you can see that it is quite hard for us to beat. We do see a few common weaknesses though. We see ground until we realize that it's Plusle and Nosepass that include that. So it's really just Archaludon and Pheasantipity that this is working out for. But those are some pretty good types to hit. Electric is a decent one to look at. We have Politoed, Moltres, and Barraskewda all weak to it. Of course, then you have Plusle with Lightning Rod to try and get rid of that with an immunity, with a resistance in the Sinistra offering redirection to further protect those Pokemon, as well as a 4 times resist from the Electrode. What else looks good into them? Not much. This team is very well balanced on the type breakdowns. This is where it's very hard to find an angle that you can quite comfortably hit them from. You'd think that Fairy would be a good defensive Terra into their team, except they have Pheasantipity and Archaludon, which are able to take advantage of that. So this is a little bit of a scary team to take on, not gonna lie, but we're gonna try our best. And we are starting off with Stantler with a weird moveset. We are doing Terra Flying for a resistance to Body Press, with Body Slam, Sunny Day, Throat Chop, and Protect. Now, with Eviolite and 252 HP, we never go down to Life Orb boosted close combat from a Barraskewda. I think Max Attack even. Max Attack Life Orb Barraskewda only just barely misses out the KO against Stantler, to which we're then able to set up a Sunny Day. That's the idea behind Stantler. However, it'd probably go down to Politoed Surf now that I think about it. We might have to do Terra Flying against the a Barraskewda and Politoed lead, just in case. But the idea is for Stantler to ruin any rain mode with Sunny Day. And we have Throat Chop here just so we don't lose a 1v1 against Sinistra. Next up, we have Azazel the Braviary with Terra Dragon, Power Herb, Sky Attack, Acrobatics, Tailwind, Protect, with a very wacky stat spread. With this, we should always live an Thunderbolt from a Choice Specs Electrode. I don't think we live an Ice Beam, though. But Ice Beam isn't Stab from Politoed, so we might live an Ice Beam. The idea for Braviary is that since their team is faster than ours on average, we need Tailwind up if we want to stand a chance against some modes of the team. So we have Braviary to do just that, with a Power Herb Sky Attack to do a little bit of damage, to fend off a little bit of damage when we have the Tailwind up. Next up, we have a Choice Specs Raikou with Terra Fighting, Thunderbolt, Aura Sphere, Weather Ball, Electro Web, with just enough speed to outspeed Pheasantipity, and just choice specs, right? We went with a little bit of bulk, max special attack. The idea is this should hopefully offset any, like, Assault Vest or Chaladon play, in theory. And then we have Electro Whip for speed control if Raikou leads and it's not our Chaladon, but it's facing down. Next up, we have Ogerpon with a pretty standard Ogerpon set. Ivy Cudgel, Knockoff, Horn Leech, Spiky Shield. We have Knockoff to remove any Assault Vests that are in our way for the Raikou. Again, because we are not outspeeding the likes of Electrode or Barraskewda, we only went with just enough speed to outspeed Pheasantipity, and then put the rest into HP. Next up, we have Milotic for the first time this season, with... we should probably give you a defensive Terra. Terra Grass might not be a bad shout. Terra Grass, Leftovers, Scald, Icy Wind, Ice Beam, Protect with an EV spread in bulk. The idea for Milotic is to just sit there and be a nuisance to my opponents, slowing it down with Icy Wind, potentially getting burns on Barraskewda with Scald, etc., etc. And last up, we have Iron Tread with Terra Ghost, High Horsepower, Knockoff, Rock Slide, Protect, with just enough speed to outspeed no investment Pheasantipity. And the rest is in HP and attack, because I do want an attack booster energy on the Iron Treads this week. And we went with Terra Ghost just so we're immune to Body Press. And I think that's our best just defensive Terra for Iron Treads this week. Rock Slide is to take on the Moltres, right? Because otherwise Iron Treads doesn't really do much into Moltres. Heal Stab didn't look too useful this week for Iron Treads because while they do have a Fairy type in Pheasantipity, it's Fairy Poison, so it's not too useful to have. It is Fairy Poison, right? It is Fairy type, right? I'm not making this up. It is Fairy type. Or is it Poison Flying? I'm pretty sure it's Poison Fairy. I'm looking it up after this, but regardless, Steel Stab doesn't look too useful for us regardless. So we went with Rock Slide to cover for Moltres. And again, items are something that I think my opponent is really going to be relying on here. Stuff like Life Orb on the Barraskewda, Choice Scarf on the Politoed, Assault Vest on the guy. So I do want a bit of item removal. And we are running Protect on everyone. Well, except for Raikou this week. Because I really need this set of 6 to be flexible for whenever my opponent throws at me. And I think that this will allow me to do that. Do I want to be a defense boosting nature? Let's do a defense boosting nature. This will save 44 AVs. There, you know what? Fair enough. We'll go with that for the Stantler. But I thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Not next time, I'll see you when we get into the match. Peace. Okay. Here we are for the match, and this is pretty much the 6 I was expecting, except who's not here? Not Ninetales, that's a different team. Not the Electrode. The Electrode is not being here is actually really good for me. I think we could start off with the Stantler. Alongside... who do we want to start off with? I want immediate pressure, so maybe Raikou? Let's try it. It is Poison Fairy. Politoad. The low kicks here is interesting. I really was expecting the Electrode instead, but low kicks is actually, I think, good into Ogerpon, so it's not surprising. First impression does a lot. But we should be able to roll with this. Could be a Tailwind mode if it's Pheasantipity. And then, of course, we have the Archaludon, which is going to be an issue, but I don't know how I'm going to deal with it, so we're going to just roll with it. I think I'm just going to start with an Electro Web. No reason not to, I don't think. And this might be a throw, but we'll see. I'm faster than Politoed normally, so this way we'll know if it is Choice Scarf. It is most likely Choice Scarf. Oh, we see Sinistra switch in. It's not Choice Scarf. I think we could just go for an Electro Web again. Actually, no, I kind of want to preserve Raikou. We could switch in Iron Treads, I think, pretty safely. With the sun up, a Hydro Pump into Iron Treads isn't going to do too much. And Sinistra in early is actually really good for us. Pair of Fire hits Colbur Berry on the Sinistra. The burn is actually really annoying. I think we gotta try from the Thunderbolt. Oh. That doesn't do much. He's gonna get free stamina boosts. Oh, and he gets the... God damn it. Burn into you as well. This is not going great. We're getting very, very lucky with the Gacha burns. And we're losing Iron Treads on the Weather Ball is not good for us, because... Getting burned sucks, man. Archaludon gets the body press for free now, which is a little annoying. And Raikou can't really do anything. I'm on the back foot here. I can't really... This sucks, man. Why'd I have to get burned? I don't think there's a way to come back from game 1. It's definitely assault. Actually, that might not be assault vest with how much that took from specs. That's quad resistant and that took 21. 18% actually. No, it lost 18%. That might not be AV. As weird as that sounds, because that's quad resisted and that took 18%. What do? I'm playing around. I probably shouldn't have been specs on Raikou this week, because I actually do have a problem with Sinistcha now. Okay. That was the preferable outcome. We're gonna lock in the Aura Sphere. And Ivy Cudgel into Sinistcha. Of everything, I think Archaludon switches. Oh, Archaludon lives! I should get information. Let me knock off into Archaludon. Politoed isn't Scarf, which changes things. Don't know what Barraskewda has. Okay, so it is AV. I'm just getting information here. Citrus Berry. Life Dew, okay. How much does Ivy Cudgel do? 38 in rain. Okay. That's decent information to know. Terrafire, Weather Ball. Did we learn anything else about you? No. Okay, so... Do I start with Fire? I feel like Milotic is a good bring here. Do these four? Actually, no, if I do those four, then... I think I lose to Archaladon. If I lead Ogerpon, I think I could get a bit of info. Because if I lead Ogerpon, I'm gonna need to Terra something to avoid dying to Hornleech. And my Lotta can go for Icy Wind. Assault Vest Archaladon. But how do I deal with Sinistra? It's Life Dew Sinistra. I mean, it's not very offensive. I got really unlucky with the burns. I have to remember that. But Raikou looks really good here. Elite Braviary? Too late. We see the same leads. I'm just gonna Spiky Shield right off the bat. And I'm gonna go for an Icy Wind. Might see our Chaladon switch in here. I think I have to take that risk. Not Scarf, and we know it's Citrus Berry. We don't know what Barraskewda has. Maybe it's Focus Sash. Maybe that's why Emerald switched out last game, to preserve the Focus Sash. If they switch out here, I think it's definitely Focus Sash. I think I definitely do need to do this though. Spiky Shield to see Uve Terra. It'd have to be Barraskewda. Actually, could be Politoed as well. So do I? Ooh. Don't get the burn. Maybe I should have had Intimidate in the back. Helping Hand Close Combat probably kills Ogerpon then. But I'm not a just... Damn it! I thought maybe that that would be calced for... Calc for sets that were... I kinda messed that up. I was hoping that they were calced for no HP invested Ogerpon on that close combat. It's not Life Ward. Do I get the burn? No. We're in a bad spot. Really bad spot. And then, like, pray for a freeze into Archaladon. Damn. I am looking for a freeze here. Helping Hand, Lever Ball. Okay, we switch in Sinistra. Sinistra switches in on the acrobatics. Takes a lot from that. Electro Shot, duh. Into... get the crit, no freeze. We're faster. I can't risk my Melodic going down to another Electro Shot. If Bravery goes down to Electro Shot, it's fine. I just need to get rid of the Sinistra. Damn. It's at +2 special attack now. I don't think I can switch Judas in on a plus. Gonna be a plus. Actually, it's not even gonna Electro Shot. It's probably gonna. No, I think I have to try it. I have to try it. I can't afford not to. I'm in such a bad spot here. I was banking on Ogre Pond living the Helping Hand boost to close combat, thanks to having HP investment, but unfortunately not. Polytoad switches in. Yeah, it's going for another Electro Shot. Lives. Oh, goes for Body Press. There's a chance. I feel like our Chalon switches into Sinistra here. It doesn't! No! Damn. I think that's GG. Yeah, Sinistra can come in, heal that up. And we're unfortunately slower. Oh, he doesn't... But yeah, that's right. We don't do enough damage. It's over. Aw, man. I don't know what I could have done differently there. I think if I didn't get in my head on that turn, I would have won. Because our Chaldon lost 70. No, I would have lived on... How much did our Chalon have? Maybe it was better if I just let my Melodic go down that turn and switch instead of switching into Raikou. I don't know. Whatever the play may be, we didn't make it, and that's just what happens sometimes. This is a very annoying rain team to go against. I hope I don't see you again in playoffs. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week. Peace.